I could have just closed my eyes and went to sleep and never woke up.
The word just takes the breath right out of you. It really does. It's a scary, scary word.
When you hear that word, I mean, I think that's the worst 6-letter word in the alphabet that you do. It just changes. It changes what you always feel, because you feel like you're never gonna be sick.
When they first tell you that, you kind of go numb, I guess. You don't really know what to think. Nothing really runs through or ran through my mind at first. It's just like, whoa.
My entire skeleton was black. And that means it had metastasized, was all the way through all the bones in my body. And it was considered stage 4, which means terminal. I have a stage 4 terminal cancer.
When I would go to work, it was like I'd drop Matthias off and then I'd bawl on my way to work. And then I'd go to work and do whatever. And then I'd get off work and I'd bawl on my way to pick up Matthias. And then I'd be okay. And then I would put Matthias to bed. And then after he went to bed, then I would bawl after he went to bed. So it was like I only had a few minutes every day where I was by myself.
When they originally told Billy had cancer 3 weeks after his son died and leukemia, acute leukemia, they only gave him weeks to live. And here he is, just watching his son pass away, and then this devastating blow comes to his life.
If people could only see what's going on underneath, you know, if they only knew how hard it is to lose a son. This is nothing what I'm going through compared to that. Nothing.
I was in the hospital for 7 days of chemo, and that lasted about 30 days in the hospital because of the effects the chemo had on me. And I got sick a lot, and I had to go into isolation for a few days.
I went straight from a acute care visit into the hospital and spent basically 60 days straight in the hospital with no time to prepare to go in.
Remember that God knows you're special, okay? And Dad knows you're special too, so you just keep on loving Him and listening to your mommy, and everything will be all right, okay?
For most, it becomes a part of their life that kind of confines them to either the hospital or their home. River of Hope was actually just kind of an offshoot of an idea that I had to give a friend of mine a place where he could get away from some of the stress involved with his cancer treatment, and just a way to provide that peace through nature and help him have a place to relax.
Avera's very excited to be able to partner with River of Hope. It's really where two programs, the Avera Cancer Institute and River of Hope, can come together to really enhance the healing of a cancer patient going through treatment and after treatment. But there's many other things that can be done to help that individual, and those are the integrative or complementary medicines or therapies that can be brought to the individual and really help empower them along their cancer journey.
This is your River of Hope.
I was so amazed at the job they did and how beautiful it was. And I just love my pond. It's so awesome.
Having this pond in my backyard and listening to the water run over these falls I'm instantly transported to that place. I'm instantly transported to a place that is I just relax.
This is great now with being able to be out in the backyard with River Hope putting us in. He can be out there, and this is what he loves to do.
It just sends chills down my spine to know that, within a matter of weeks, we're going to be able to have an impact on the lives of someone that's affected by cancer.
To be able to have a retreat location within their backyard is really valuable to them. To be able to go out there and have a place where they can truly enjoy it with family and friends who are well and can be around them.
I really don't feel like I deserve
something like that for what I've been through, but I appreciate it so much.
Just seeing something like that, and not even just hearing it, but just being able to look out my back windows and just looking at that, I don't know. It's called the River of Hope Foundation, and you look out and you see hope.
I think it's wonderful, very uplifting, and so nice that that someone would actually work so hard to do this for somebody.
I personally donate to the River of Hope because I really believe in its journey and its mission.
It's so important to donate to the River of Hope Foundation because you provide peace and strength through hope by giving someone a backyard retreat. David's Pond helped him and us as a family get through this difficult time.
It's a beautiful place to donate your money. You don't know what it does to people. It just changes their whole life. Makes you feel really special.